The psychology of unsolved murders. Why some killers vanish without a trace, asterisk asterisk. A deep dive into the horror of unsolved crimes. The truth is chilling. Some killers vanish without a trace. Their crimes haunt families, police, and entire communities, leaving behind only shadows of horror. Each year, thousands of murders go unsolved. Cold cases pile up, and the perpetrators? They slip through the fingers of justice like smoke. The cold fact: in the United States alone, nearly 250,000 murder cases remain unsolved. Every year, thousands more are added to this grim archive. These are not just statistics. They're stories of shattered lives, unanswered questions, and justice denied. For families, these cases aren't cold. They're burning wounds that never heal. Birthdays pass. Holidays come and go. But the silence remains. No arrests. No closure. Just a lingering question. How did the killer disappear so completely? The psychology of vanishing. What makes these killers so effective at disappearing? Is it sheer luck, raw intelligence, or something darker, an almost supernatural ability to erase themselves from the world? Criminologists suggest that some of these predators don't just kill, they plan the escape as meticulously as the murder itself. They study law enforcement techniques, understand forensic science, and know exactly how to avoid leaving a trace. Some even live double lives. A friendly neighbor on one street, a phantom killer in another. They may change their appearance, alter identities, or live completely off the grid, becoming invisible in a world where everyone is supposed to leave a digital footprint. They avoid phones. They use cash. They leave no social media trail. It's as if they never existed. Real-world ghosts. Let's look at some chilling examples. The I-70 killer. In the 1990s, a man murdered across multiple states along Interstate 70. Witnesses described him. Police created sketches, but he was never caught. Decades later, his face remains a phantom etched in memory, but never in custody. The Long Island serial killer. Believed to have killed at least 10 women, their bodies were found near Gilgo Beach. The killer still walks free. Despite extensive investigations, surveillance, and public appeals, the predator remains a ghost. These aren't just criminals. They're hunters. They understand patience, silence, and shadows. The dead ends. For detectives, every trail eventually ends in the same place. Nothing, no DNA match. No viable suspect. Sometimes the killer has fled the country. Other times, they simply blend back into the crowd, perhaps walking among us right now. The horror isn't just in the murder itself. It's in knowing the killer might be shaking hands with strangers in the daylight, and no one will ever know. Psychologists believe that some of these killers possess traits that make them uniquely suited to evasion. High cognitive function. They plan, adapt, and manipulate. Low empathy. They feel no remorse, making it easier to lie and deceive. Obsessive control. They rehearse their crimes mentally, sometimes for years. They believe they're smarter than everyone else. And sometimes they are. Some even get a thrill from watching investigators chase shadows. It's a game, and they're winning. Why do these cases stay cold? Despite advances in forensic science, many cases remain unsolved due to lack of physical evidence, poor witness memory, jurisdictional gaps, resource limitations, victims from marginalized communities. Sometimes, the killer chooses victims who are less likely to be missed: sex workers, homeless individuals, or people without strong social ties. It's a cruel calculation that makes detection even harder. The role of technology and hope. But there is hope. DNA databases are growing. Surveillance is everywhere. AI is helping analyze patterns that humans might miss. Some cold cases are being solved decades later. Families finally get answers. Justice, though delayed, is not always denied. Unsolved murders are more than mysteries. They're reminders of how fragile justice can be, and how darkness sometimes walks among us, unseen. But with every new tool, every new lead, we inch closer to the truth. Because even ghosts leave footprints, if you know where to look. If this story gripped you, subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of crime, the mysteries of the human mind, and the chilling truths that hide in plain sight.